for the build around is we have to build a deck around Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, and we have to win with the alternate win condition of being able to deck ourselves to win the game. So I'll go ahead and bring up a copy of the card so you guys can kind of see what we're looking at. So the card that we're building around is Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Basically, the way it works is that he is a legendary planeswalker. If you draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. And then his abilities are, we can uptick him. Target player puts top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard, and then we draw a card. And then his ultimate is draw 7 cards. If you have no cards in your library, then you win the game. So it should be a little fun deck to build around. So let me go ahead and get our Jaces in here. I'm going to go ahead and craft 4 of them. So this is just going to be a standard fun deck here. We're going to make it a best of 1 deck. So I don't really want to go for the best of 3 track on it because it is kind of a one-trick pony. Find a nice little card sleeve here for Jace. Kiora seems pretty good. So yeah, so looking at some of the options that we have, I think one of the best cards that we could bring in is maybe Fast as a Oracle. So let me make sure we've got those. So we'll go ahead and bring those in. So this is kind of what we're building around, guys. So this will be a self-mill deck. In the meantime, while we're getting ready here, I'm going to go ahead and open up the giveaway for you guys. So if you're interested in the giveaway, that will be open. All you need to do is type !ticket, and you will be entered into the giveaway. We will do the giveaway for the 6 free packs code at the end of the challenge. Alright guys, I think we are all set to go. So let's go ahead and start building our deck. So if anybody has any suggestions, any feedback, things that you think would work well in this deck, go ahead and shout those out in chat and we'll take a look at the cards and go ahead and start our build. So I definitely feel like we're going to end up being mono blue here. One of the important things for us to do is finding ways to mill ourselves. So let's see. Let's go ahead and first take a look at our creature base here. So creatures that'll help us out, the Merfolk's Secret Keepers, I definitely think that's something that we should consider. So we'll go ahead and throw those in. Another card I'm thinking of is like Folio of Fancies. Let's see, I cannot remember exactly how to spell it, so I know it is an artifact. There we go. So Folio of Fancies will allow us to draw cards as well as milling our opponents or milling ourselves. So maybe we throw a couple of those in. Let's see, what else? Some counter spells would be good. So Didn't Say Please would probably be a pretty good counter spell because that'll allow us to mill our opponent. Well, actually that doesn't mill us though. Drowned Secrets. So Drowned Secrets will allow us to mill ourselves as well. Probably want some card draw in here. We'll take a look at the instants and sorceries here. So Thirst for Meaning will allow us to draw and discard, so that'll help us fill our graveyard up. Let's see. Is there anything else that'll get cards out of our deck? Let's see, what other options do we have for instant sorceries that'll help us out here, guys? And again, if you guys have suggestions, definitely throw those in chat here. Sweet Oblivion might work. I feel like Brazen Borrowers would be good. Help give us some time here. Wall of Lost Thoughts, maybe? So Wall of Lost Thoughts because it's a defender and it helps us self-mill as well. see. Other creatures that would be good. So we definitely need to have some creatures in our deck. And we'll kind of thin this out here in a little bit. Let's see. Overwhelmed Apprentice could be good. Throw that in just as a placeholder. Sage of Mysteries. We could build around Sage of Mysteries as well. So if we went with an enchantment build instead of a spells build, that might not be a bad route. So maybe we look at that. So we bring in Sage of Mysteries. We don't need the Sweet Oblivions anymore. The Brazen Borrowers, we go down to, let's say, 3 of those. Thirst for Meaning. Go 3 of those. Jace will do 2. Actually, we may need... Let's bring in 3 Jaces. So 3 Jaces. The Overwhelmed Prince, take that out. Let's see what kind of enchantments we have. Let's look at enchantment creatures. So these are all the different enchantment creatures that we have. The Shoal Kraken could be good too. I'm not really seeing any enchantment creatures that I'm liking. Alright, so let's just look at our non-creature enchantments. So things that will help us out are enchantments that will slow our opponent down, will also give us creatures as well. Thin this out a little bit more here. Maybe we don't need the Wall of Lost Thoughts. I think we take that out, actually. The transmutations probably wouldn't be too bad. It will allow us to really reduce down our opponent's bigger creatures if they get any big threats out. The Frogify, probably not something that we want to look at. So Tiny could possibly work in this. Starlight Mantle will just pump our creatures up. Is Calpuli good? The Charmed Sleeps could actually slow him down quite a bit, too. I kind of like the idea of Charmed Sleep. Throw a couple of those in. So maybe we go down to 3 of the transmutations. Is Mirror Maid good in this situation? That's another good question. I kind of like that idea. I guess we could throw in a Kiora Bit Sea God as well, just in case we get into trouble and we can't mill ourselves. How can we get back some of our other stuff? So if things end up getting destroyed, so our mill mechanic right now, we have Merfolk's Secret Keeper, we have Sage of Mysteries. We're currently sitting at 10 enchantments. So that's not too bad to trigger the Sage of Mysteries. If we can get that out on turn 1, that'll be really good, because then we can get our Drowned Secrets out, and that'll trigger the Sage of Mysteries as well. I like that idea. What else? The Silver Ring Chimeras actually wouldn't be too bad. It gives us a flyer for some protection on the board, and then it also allows us to return our enchantments back. So I like that. So probably need to put Omen of the Sea in for sure. So we'll throw 4 of those in. So other things that we can kind of start thinning out. I guess we don't need the Kiora Best of Sea God. So we have 2 cuts to make. We have card draw. We don't have any counter spells in here, and I feel like that we probably need some sort of counter spell in here. So maybe maybe we bring in Sinister Sabotage as well. Helps us kind of mill ourselves as well as giving us protection. Probably only need 2 folios. I feel like 3 Jaces is pretty good. What else? Thassa's Oracle. Do we just want to go down to 3 of those maybe? So we take that out, take the Charm Sleeps out. They're not really doing much for us. Our Merfolk Secret Keeper is a good defender. Let's see, I'm just looking at other ideas here of self-mill. Okay. So our win condition is Jace for sure. Do we need any ever draw mechanics? That's the big question. I mean, having Folio of Fantasies is a pretty good way for us to draw if we can get enough lands. We got 15 creatures, so we definitely have some creature protection as well. So 2 more cuts. Maybe we just run 3 Sinister Sabotages. I don't think that we necessarily need the 4th one. And maybe we just go with 3 Omen of the Seas. So, what our line of play is looking like here. So if we get Merfolk Secret Keeper out on turn 1 or our Sage of Mysteries, so definitely want to mulligan down to try to maybe pop that Sage of Mysteries. I almost wonder if that we need 4 Sage of Mysteries. With how many enchantments that we're running, because currently we have 12 enchantments. So chances are we're probably going to hit enchantments pretty quickly, and that's going to allow us to continue to self-mill. I don't know that we really need 3 of the transmutations, although maybe Frogify is better than transmutation. Let's look at our enchantments again. So ways that we can shut down our opponent with enchantments. Itchymorphosis makes it where they can't even attack with it. And it's also a flash enchantment. Or no, it's not a flash enchantment, so that doesn't help us. But, even though it costs 1 more, it does keep him from attacking us. Slimebind actually seems kind of interesting. So -4, -0, that shuts down a lot of early game things. Plus, it's only a 2-drop. So it'd be fairly easy for us to get out in this situation. I still feel like the Itchymorphosis is probably our best bet, especially with our curve being what it is, and running 24 lands, we've got the opportunity to be able to get out everything that we need to. So we'll name this the Jace Challenge deck. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So let's see. Let's see what else we can do to target our opponent. I mean, we could go the Persistent Petitioner's route as well. Gives us plenty of creatures if we do that. Towering Wave Mystic. I wonder if we can make that work. Had some water go down the wrong way, guys. How do we make Towering Wave Mystic work? So we would need to pump it up. I don't feel like we can make it work. Especially with kind of what the goal of the deck is. Sage's Road Denizen. That would allow us to mill out. It would also give us a decent-sized creature on the board. I wonder if that's better than the Ichimorphosis. So maybe we bring that in instead. I feel like that's probably a little bit better move. So then when we look at our enchantment count, that takes us down to 9 enchantments. With Sage of Mysteries, I'm wondering if 9 is just not enough. But the enchantments that we have are pretty important. I think we go ahead and roll with this. I feel like that this is a good starting point, and then we can kind of tweak the deck as we need to complete the challenge. So let's go ahead and give this a run. So we're going to play this on best of 1, and I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll just run this on a casual best of 1 ladder. Just have some fun with it. So again, guys, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway at the end of the challenge. So once that we complete it, exclamation giveaway will get you guys a ticket in there. There is no cost or anything to do that. So giveaway will be for 6 free packs of Theros Beyond Death. If you do not, if you have not redeemed pre-release code, you'll be eligible for this. All right, well, let's go ahead and run the deck. Let's see how we can do with it. So Jace challenge deck. All right, guys. See if it's good enough. See how you guys did. Alright, opening hand, we have 3 islands, so that's really good for us. We've got our Sage's Road Denizen, so if we get that on turn 3, start fighting our creatures on turn 4, that would probably be pretty good too. Omen of Seed is going to help us to draw. We've got our Drowned Secrets as well pretty early, so I think we could probably keep this. See how it goes. Alright, so I think what we do here is we just go ahead and bring out Drowned Secrets on turn 2. Turn 3, we'll be able to bring out Drowned Secrets and then use Merfolk Secret Keeper to cause us to mill for, I believe it's going to be 8, which would be really good. So go ahead and bring out the second Drowned Secrets. Seems like we got a pretty good opening hand here. So we go ahead and mill ourselves. So that's going to be for 2, and then we'll play our Merfolk Secret Keeper. Mill for 8 more. So cards that we're looking to top deck right now, what we need to draw is we need to draw either a Thassa's Oracle or we need to draw a Jace. Preferably drawing a Jace would be ideal because then we can continue to self-mill and have something on the board for our opponent to attack besides our face. So let's see. I guess we play the Sage's Row and then the Merfolk Secret Keeper. It gives us 2 blockers so we can deal with the Paradise Druids. So this will mill us for 4 more. Okay, Secret Keeper, so that'll trigger Sage's Robe as well. Okay, so we've effectively milled ourselves down to 30 already, so half of our deck's gone already. We have blockers, so we're not going to be taking a lot of damage, and then we can bring out our Folio of Fantasies and Omen of the Sea next turn to try to find the win conditions for the deck. So the challenge is that we actually have to win with Jace, so looking for Jace before anything. So we did mill one of the Jaces earlier, and we still have 2 more in the deck, so pretty good chance that we should be able to find it rather quickly. Alright, double Prism Realm, that kind of sucks. But it happens. Alright, so let's go ahead and do Omen of the Sea first. Take a look and see what we have. So we'll go ahead and mill for 2. Mill for 2. Okay. Alright, so we didn't lose a Jace, so we should be getting closer. Hey! We found Jace, guys! Alright, so we have our win condition for the challenge that we can draw into hand here. So I'm liking where this is going. So let's go ahead and play our Folio Fantasies out. So at this point in the game, we just need to mill ourselves down to where we play Jace, and then we use the Drowned Secrets mill to trigger Jace for us to win the game. So we're down to 20 cards already, so that's actually really good. I think the biggest thing that could go wrong at this point is if our opponent plays out a bunch of big creatures and just starts flooding us with damage, then we may not be able to win, but we should be fairly close here. So Tribunal's probably going to take one of our Drowned Secrets. No, he's going to take the Folio Fantasies. Okay. Okay, so that actually doesn't affect us too bad because we already have Jace in hand. Alright, Thassa's Oracle actually would be really good too. So that will cause us to scry for 5. So if we play Jace out, I think we're supposed to play the Thassa's Oracle first. So let's do that. That's going to trigger us to go ahead and mill for even more. Okay. So now we can go ahead and scry for 5. I think we take the Sinister Sabotage here, to be honest. So we're down to 15 cards, so we need to start playing this out. So how do we keep Jace alive long enough to be able to go through 15 cards? So we play Jace next turn. That's going to mill us for 4. That takes us down to 11. Our draw takes us down to 10. And then Jace's ability will take us down to 8. So I think we wait 2 more turns before we play Jace. Tribunal? Sure. So I'm guessing he's going to Tribunal my Drowned Secrets now? No, he's actually taking the Thassa's Oracle. That's really good for us. So even though we don't have the blockers, he doesn't have the creatures, and he's out of cards to get us down before we can actually use Jace to win. I feel like this may actually work, guys. This is actually really exciting. So I want to go ahead and take that Sinister Sabotage, and if we play Jace out now, he still lives. So we're at 14. I think we have to wait 1 more turn. So we're going to pass turn here. Alright, so we're going to go down to 8 here. So let's see if our opponent ends up playing out anything. So he doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and pop our Omen of the Sea. Let's see if we can find something else that's going to help us to mill to be able to get Jace out to actually use his ability to win. Okay, 2 islands doesn't help us to mill, so those can go down to the bottom. Thirst for Meaning helps us to mill, though. So we're at 13 right now, so we Thirst for Meaning this turn. Target us, target us. Alright, so now we're down to 6, so now we're safe to go ahead and play Jace out. So cards that we're gonna discard here. The Folio of Fancies doesn't do anything for us anymore, so we just discard the extra island. Alright, so we have Sinister Sabotage up, so we don't have to mill ourselves anymore, so next turn we should be able to get Jace out and actually complete the win condition. My god, is this gonna work on the first try?
It's 5 a.m. and I'm on the radio. I'm supposed to call you, but
Do I care about that?
say it all.
I don't think I care about that.
And there's this girl, she wants me to take her home. She don't really love me though. I'm just on the radio. And I'm not gonna tell you that.
Alright, so we get down to 2 life, but I believe we can mill ourselves this turn now with Jace. Alright, so first thing we do is we play Jace out. Okay, so that takes us down to 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. I think we got it, guys. Oh, our opponent conceded, though. We couldn't get the win con off with Jace because our opponent conceded too early. Shoot. We were so close there, but we got the win with the Jace deck. So that's awesome. All right, let's run it back again. Let's see if one of our opponents will actually do it without conceding. That is too funny, guys. So yeah, I think the deck actually has a chance to win as long as they don't get a whole bunch of creatures. Alright, so opening hand. I think that we actually didn't do too bad building this deck. So we got our 3 islands. So turn 1 would be Sage of Mysteries. Turn 2 would be Merfolk Secret Keeper, bring it back out again. So we don't have our Drowned Secrets though, unfortunately. That's one of the crucial parts of the deck. There's remaining on turn 3. I think we actually keep this. So it's a little bit slower milling ourselves this time, but it gives us some good defenders. Alright, so we might be playing against Mono Red here. So this ought to be an interesting matchup. So let's go ahead and play our Secret Keeper out. Alright, so we have protection against his hasty creatures now. So really, it's all about finding the Jace and Drowned Secrets, and then we should be able to pull it off. Ginger Brute. Oh. Ginger Brute might be a problem. If he starts popping that up and he ends up making it unblockable, that's going to be tough. Double Ginger Brute. Oh, man. Alright. Well, I don't really like that too much. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Thirst for Meaning going. Actually, do we just bring the Sage's Road Denizen in now? It gives me a blocker if it can actually kill their stuff. I think that's actually the right play. So just keep the board full of blockers. Make him waste his mana to make those Ginger Brutes unblockable. Seems pretty good. And also, this chest down is Sports Spitter as well. Buys us a little bit more time. Okay, Skewered Crick, so at least we got some removal out of his hand. So I'm okay with that. Alright. I think we go ahead and just pass turn here, so that way if he does end up trying to play like Embercleave, we got Sinister Sabotage up. And then we can Thirst for Meaning if he doesn't play anything that we worry about. Cavalcade Calamity, we definitely are worried about, so we're going to Sabotage that for sure. Hopefully he doesn't have a second one. Is Omen of the Sea something that we want? I think it is, because we have 5 mana next turn. So I think we keep that. Alright. So we just need to survive for a little bit longer here. So let's go ahead and start out. We're going to play Omen of the Sea first. Okay, we found Drowned Secrets at least. The Thirst for Meaning I don't really need at the moment. So we'll go ahead and play the Drowned Secrets. It's going to let me mill for even more. Okay. Alright, so our line next turn is going to be playing Thirst for Meaning. Try to find Jace, and then get Jace out and start milling with Jace as well before Vay ends up killing us. Torbrand's going to hurt just a little bit too. Okay, so we blocked the Scorch Spitter there. We blocked like that, and we only take 1 additional damage here. If we play the Chimera, that gives me a blocker that can't kill Torbrand. But at least I can kill the Scorch Spitter, so we end up taking... Torbrand ends up killing Sage of Mysteries next turn. I don't know that we can actually win. Let's Thirst for Meaning. Let's just see what we find with it. Alright, Jace number 2 we lost. So we decline this. Get rid of the island, because I don't need it. I guess we maybe get rid of the Thassa's Oracle as well. So at least this way, now we can play our Merfolk Secret Keeper out. Hopefully we don't mill the last Jace. Oh no, we milled the last Jace! Oh, rip. Rip, rip, rip. Alright, well we're still gonna play this out. So maybe we can get that... Nope. Rip Thassa's Oracle. So we got 1 Thassa's Oracle left, so maybe we can get that as the alternate win con. So it won't be the win con from the challenge, unfortunately. But it would be really funny that we could actually come back and win with that. 26 cards left. I don't know that it's possible, but we're going to play it out anyway. I'm guessing we're probably going to see Embercleave and just absolutely wreck our hopes and dreams here. Alright, GG, you got it, opponent. So against Mono Red, especially with Ginger Brutes and everything, definitely not going to be winning those matches. But maybe we can find a matchup we're actually matched up really well with. So again, giveaway is open, guys. If you're interested in entering the giveaway, exclamation giveaway will give you all the information. Exclamation ticket will allow you to go ahead and get your ticket for the giveaway. Hope everybody's having a great weekend out there. Alright, so this opening hand, we've got Drowned Secrets right away, which is fantastic. Omen of the Sea, Thirst for Me. We have a lot of ways of cycling our deck to find what we need here, so I feel like this is actually one of our strongest opening hands we've had yet, even though we only have the 2 lands. Still a little bit. Alright. So we found Jace. Okay, so we have our win con. We have the tools to get us to our win con, so maybe this is a good matchup here. We'll just have to see how fast they go. Okay, so I feel like we probably go ahead and bring out Folio Fantasies here. So mill ourselves for 2. And I think we just use this to mill ourselves the rest of the way, to be honest. So we just need to find 1 more land. Enigmatic Incarnation. Alright, alright. So we go down to 18 here. So Playcrafter is not really doing anything except for getting rid of Fiddle Tip. So what do we discard here? I guess maybe we discarded Thirst Remaining. Okay, I kind of like the idea of having the Sage, except for it really doesn't help us with blocking at the moment. So maybe we just go ahead and... Do we put the Sage out? I think we put the Sage out and then we just Omen of the Sea. Alright, so we just passed turn here. So with this attack, we go ahead and just take 3. Because I don't want to lose my Sage, because we're going to play Omen of Sea on his turn, which will allow us to mill for 4. Okay, so now we Omen. And then this will trigger a Sage of Mysteries. So then we mill again. So the Sage's Road Denizen actually could help us if he brings out any other creatures. I think we take the land, though, first. So we go ahead and definitely draw the land. We're going to end up drawing them both anyway. Ooh, Yarick is nasty. Okay. So we're down to 39, so I think now we just have to start hitting mill really hard. So I don't have any enchantments I can bring out right now. If I Folio Fancies, that's going to mill me for 4. Jace would not be safe at the moment. I think we're supposed to bring out the Sage's Road Denizen here. That, or do we Thirst Remaining? Because at least Thirst is going to help me to refill my hand, but I don't have an enchantment I can discard. I think we just Sage's Road. Give us some protection on the board. So we have a way of dealing with Playcrafter at least, and then we have Yark that we have to deal with as well. Okay, since he's not attacking the Playcrafter, I think that we just take this. So we go down to 12. Alright, so the second Playcrafter comes out. That would be... I think we're supposed to get rid of Sage of Mysteries here, just to keep that Playcrafter from getting through and doing damage. Destiny Spinner, okay. Ruh-roh. It's all going south, guys. Uro. Yucky. Alright. That's insane. So he gets 4 triggers off of Uro. Well, Sabotage, actually, Sabotage could help us here. We have a Never Jace. If I bring Jace out now, it's probably still not good for us. I think we're supposed to just start milling like crazy here. Alright, so I think we just pass turn here. We'll leave up Sabotage, and then if we end up not countering anything that he does, we'll use Folio to start milling. So we're down to 36. Do we care about Emery? Does he have any artifacts in his graveyard that I care about? I don't see any. Okay, I don't think we care about Emery. That is a lot of arrows in the graveyard. Holy crap, guys. I think we do sabotage this. Just go ahead and get something off the top of our deck here. Just contain mill as much as we can. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the land. Don't really need it. He has a second Pivot Tip. Oh my goodness. Boy, that's scary seeing the 4 arrows in the graveyard there. And he's got plenty of stuff in the bin to bring him back every single turn, too. I think we're just absolutely dead here. Okay. So we're down to 32. I don't think that we can actually win this. So let's go ahead and bring the Sage of Mysteries out. So if I play Thirst for Meaning, I can go ahead and start drawing stuff. I can mill 2. Folio of Fantasies isn't enough yet. But I feel like I just need to kind of find cards here. See if we can find some creatures. Alright, Thassa's Oracle is a creature. Second Jace. So actually, with having the second Jace, maybe I can divert him a little bit. Alright, we don't need this folio, and I think we get rid of Sage Road's Denizen as well. So we just hold on to Thassa's Oracle with the 2 Jaces. So down to 25. Uh-oh. So what's he returning here? Does he return Playcrafter? He returns Playcrafter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so we go down to 5 here. I think we end up getting rid of the Thassa's Oracle. I'm pretty sure we're just super dead here. There's no way I'm gonna mill 25. Let's go ahead and concede. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next match. So we'll take a look at our deck here, and if you guys have any suggestions, let's take a look and see what kind of changes that maybe we can make to it. So what's not working? So Silverwing Chimera is way too slow, so we're gonna take that out for sure. I feel like the Overwhelmed Princess would probably help us a little bit. But I also feel like that we need to kind of take their creatures out of the equation. So how do we take their creatures out of the equation? That's the big question. Maybe Frogify or Mutation is the answer. I feel like we probably need Never Omen of the Sea. So let's bring in a Never Omen of the Sea for sure. We'll run 4 of those. Folio's not really doing anything for us, so maybe we just go down to 1 of those. And I guess really the Sage's Road Denizen is not really as good as I thought it'd be, so we'll bring in some Petitioners. The Brazen Borrowers, those can go. We'll bring in 3 more Petitioners. So maybe we just go the Petitioner route. And then eliminating their threats. I think Ichimorphosis is probably what we want to do there. So we'll bring in 2 of these as well. So that'll help us with getting rid of some of their bigger threats. So like if we're playing against mono red, this would be good against oh crap, against Torbrand. So yeah, let's run this back. Let's see if this works. Alright, so opening hand here, we've got our 3 lands. We have Sage of Mysteries for turn 1, turn 2 Petitioners, turn 3 Sabotage if we need it. I figure we give this a peep. Let's try it.
Take you to a dark shade of gray. Warm you like a sun that'll never fade. Oh, 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 oh. This is power. This is power. This is power. This is power.
Alright, so let's go ahead and bring our Sage of Mysteries out. So we don't have any enchantments yet to trigger her Constellation ability, but at least it gives me a blocker on the board if they do start playing out any small creatures. Okay, so Drowned Secrets is pretty good second turn pickup. So that does trigger our Sage of Mysteries, which is fantastic. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring out our Persistent Petitioners. So that's going to start triggering our mill mechanic. So we have Jace in hand already, so we're sitting pretty good as far as that goes. It's just a matter of getting the mill going. So if we can top deck a land, we can go ahead and bring out Jace safely here. Okay, I like picking up the Secret Keeper there. So we aren't able to activate the Petitioner's ability, so I think that we do actually attack out with the Petitioners here. He stole my Sage of Mysteries, chat. How rude. Alright, so let's go ahead, we'll mill again with Jace.
Let's try this.
So then we'll go ahead and play our Merfolk Secret Keeper. Target ourselves. So this will mill for 6. Okay. So we're down 31. This will take us down to 29. And then I feel like we probably just leave Sinister Sabotage open for next turn. No sense in attacking with the Petitioners. So if we end up not sabotaging, we can use the Petitioners to go ahead and mill ourselves for another one. Otherwise, we have Sabotage open, which will mill us for 2, and it'll keep Jace protected as well. That is definitely getting sabotaged. We don't need Thassa stealing all of our stuff. Okay, no reason to keep Sage of Mysteries, so we just bend that. So we're down to 26 already. I think we may actually do it this game, guys. Okay, second Petitioner is pretty good. So let's go ahead and play our land out. We'll go ahead and use Jace again.
This.
Play out the Petitioners. Alright, so we're down to 20. So we're 2/3 of the way there. Let's see. I think we just pass turn again. We leave Sabotage open, and then we have the option to use Thirst Remaining and one of our Petitioners as well. Do I care about Thought Erasure? I think I do, actually. So go ahead and bend the island. Alright, down to 17. So this will take us down to 16, draw 1, we're down to 15. Thassa's Oracle. I don't think we care about that. So let's Thirst Remaining first. So we'll hold the Thassa's Oracle in case we get in trouble and we have to play it to actually have our win con. So we don't discard the Omen, we discard the 2 islands. So we're down to 10. So Jace takes us down to 8. Okay. So Sage of Mysteries. So we can actually win right now with Thassa's Oracle if we want to. But the challenge is to win with Jace. So that's what we want to do, is we want to win with Jace. So we're down to 5. So we actually have it. As long as Jace doesn't get killed this turn, we have it. Are you kidding me? No! No, we were so close. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Can we prevent this in any way at all? Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. I don't know what to do here. I guess we Omen. We're gonna be one card short. No, wait, Sage of Mysteries. We got it, we got it, we got it. Okay. So, Sage of Mysteries, target ourselves. So we draw, and he steals our Jason. We don't have enough. Oh no, we don't have enough. Oh no, 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 no. No! Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Oh, rip. Rip. Oh, we almost had it, guys. Almost had it. Alright. We go again. We go again. Mistakes were made. Shoot. I thought for sure we had it, guys. Thought for sure we had it. Alright, opening hand. So, we go again here. We got our 2 lands. We got Sage of Mysteries. We've got Drowned Secrets. So, it's a pretty good opening hand here. We got Jason in our opening hand. So, at this point, we're going to be just free to mill. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. About the only card we didn't want to see there was Agent of Treachery or any removal spell as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our Drowned Secrets out.